Hello and welcome back, audience. On the video today we're doing the Tree of Probabilities Nightfall, and it's not that easy to actually get it under 10 minutes unless you want to make it really hard and tough. So it's around 12 minutes this run. I'm using the bottom tree Striker Titan with a Rally Barricade and Pulse Grenades. As for secondary and primary, I'm both using snipers. The second one is a Void Sniper, and I'm using the Thunderlord just to clear ads as quick as possible. For my gear, I'm using one machine gun reserves, machine gun scavenger, and syntheseps. And I would say probably anything that, yeah, the heavy ammo finder, that's important. Try not to use more than one, just keep one on. So you put nothing on your helmet and arms if you already have one here. Follow up to the cart. I tried this on 60 and it's possible, but then again, you have to put it with different modifiers, which probably makes it really hard. So I just went for 70, changed the modifiers, went with arc singe, heavyweight, momentum, and extinguish. So yeah, basically what I mean by it was harder on 60 is because you have to change the modifiers towards blackout and match game, and match game is kind of bad in the end because there's two ways it could end for you. Either way with Vex, which is arc, which is a good thing then, but the bad one is cabal, which is void shields, which is bad then because like I'm trying to use my super in the end, so that's why I switched it to 70, switched the modifier so the score is still the same. Well, basically on this side, as you can see, there's two turrets. You want to take them out real quick, just in case you forget them, because I'm pretty sure after this there's two more turrets, and I forgot to take them out. But yeah, luckily I got them in time. Also on this part while I'm sniping, it's just because I'm hoping for some heavy bricks to drop. If I get anything, that's fine. If I don't, well, that's also fine because I'll just move on. Eventually you'll always get heavy if you're running two secondaries, like two snipers to give you green ammo only and heavy. There's never gonna drop a brick of white ammo, so because obviously because I'm using snipers. Another thing is because on some parts it's actually better to snipe the ads. That's why I didn't went with a shotgun. And right here where I'm standing right now, you could actually snipe out the turrets, which would be right in front of me, one, and one on my 10 o'clock. So yeah, like this is the one that I told you that I forgot about. But as you can see, it's really easy to snipe out these ads in the beginning. The reason also why it's really tough to do this under 10 minutes, because I could do it under 10 minutes and then you'd end up with a really hard run where you have to be perfect and everything, and you'd probably make your run really tough then, because I would probably go for like 100 handicap or something. To skip ads on some parts and to gain more time then, because the only way to gain time in this Nightfall is to skip ads, and the problem with it is the infinite forest. It's such a random thing. Some people can actually lose like a minute or even more because their infinite forest was so bad and so long. So yeah, definitely adjust for that. Like it might not be like mine. This wasn't one of the best ones. So yeah, you might get one that's quicker, one with better enemies to give you more score. So yeah, that's really RNG. Another thing for your Titan super, we all know it's kinda infinite as long as you get enemies, and this is exactly where you run into the second problem in the infinite forest. Sometimes you'll get like 2 ads and you have to run like miles and miles away to get more ads, which makes it annoying to even keep up with your, like, to keep your super up. So like all this RNG, I really don't like it in a Nightfall because it's not consistent. Like you can plan on something, but it doesn't have to happen, because you know, for one person it will go pretty well and for the other one it won't go well. It's kind of like why I went with heavyweight instead of anything else, because I was actually planning on doing a hunter run with throwing knives, but yeah, it's It would have been kind of like the same thing. Not sure though. Could still do it, but I felt like heavy was better. And as you can see, like right here, there's just a couple of ads you get, but it's a long way you have to walk for it. Another thing is punching ads. It's also a good thing if you're using the same setup as mine. The reason why you want to punch ads, because you will never get heavy breaks from shooting enemies with heavy. It just won't happen. So you have to switch to another gun, or you have to switch to your super or to your abilities in order to actually get some heavy. So that's why you want to switch from time to time. If you see like an ad or two just standing around, they're not that tough, you're pretty sure they're not going to kill. Just go on and punch them, because you never know you're going to get a heavy break. And this is really the bad luck, like just getting 2 ads and that's it. And then right around the corner, you got them all. This is really funny, like it's, I don't know. Nevertheless, just keep using your heavy, like don't worry too much about it. As long as you got 1 reserves and 1 scavenger, that's a really good thing. If you got 2 reserves, that's also good. Having 2 scavengers on won't really help you, so I'm pretty sure you can't get 2 scavengers, you can only get 1. You can get 2 reserves, but try to adjust them to 1 reserve, 1 heavy, and 1 heavy ammo finder. So again, sniping again for heavy ammo, because now like I'm on 190, and it's either way in the end I'm gonna use a super or I'm gonna use heavy, so it depends on like how much do I get. So for you, if the run's different, like if you're getting lucky with heavy, by all means keep using it, don't worry about it. You don't have to snipe wherever I'm sniping, because yeah, this will be different, like I said, for all of us. Your score, on the other hand, as long as you walk away with 50k from here, around 55, 50k, you're good. Also choose the left side here. Unless you got super and you want to use it, by all means do it. But if you choose the left side, you can take down the snipers first. There's 4 snipers, so if you only picked out 2 or 3, just bear in mind they will always show up. So always look out for 4 snipers and take them all out. And then it's just the cabal. I'm pretty sure on this part, there was 1 or 2 enemies that actually dropped me heavy, which was a good thing. So 1 brick right there. And as soon as the gate opens up, you don't really have to stay back to kill more ads, because you'll guaranteed get the score. Like getting 100k is it's just guaranteed. I was still here to grab some special ammo. And basically this is the part where your snipers really come in handy. But since I had so less sniper ammo, I still decided to use all my sniper ammo, and then to go and use my heavy, and I got lucky. So again, it's kinda RNG what's gonna happen to you. If you get a lot of sniper bullets, just snipe everything out here, and always look out for the snipers first. If you get cabal, you always get those small sinds, they're gonna snipe you out. And if it's Vex over here, you're also gonna get, like, I'm pretty sure 4 snipers, and they're all gonna stay up top somewhere. So easy to spot, you won't miss them. So right here I got a lot of heavy ammo, so I just decided to just play with heavy only. There are a brick in front of me, so absolute no need for me to even think about using a sniper. Also try and save your super, like don't use it on this part, because it's so much easier in the end to use it than to waste it on this part. There's some enemies right above your head. No need to go and take them out. It's kind of a waste of your time again. since you're just gonna walk back, and I'm pretty sure it's just like 5 or 6 cabal enemies fighting Vex there, so no reason to go and pick them up. Definitely take these guys out, because one of them is I'm pretty sure there's like 3 or 4 cabals. They're worth a lot of points. You could sparrow through these. Again, I was just looking for heavy, and I actually got lucky. So I looked back, and there was a brick on the ground. So yeah, if you're still lacking heavy, this is one more part where you'll find 2 cabal guaranteed. Sometimes 2 Vex harpies will be there fighting the cabals, but you know, pretty much it doesn't happen every time. So it depends on like how quick you reach from the other point to this point. So yeah, on this part, doesn't matter what you get. If you're running the same modifiers like I'm running, you can start your super right here, and it's definitely beneficial from this part on. And for some reason, a lot of heavy bricks start dropping for me here. Like that's the second brick. So that's 1 sniper. Remember these spots where the snipers are standing, because they could be a pain at some point. I'm pretty sure like 5 bricks already dropped there. And that's a good thing about having momentum now, because having momentum, you stay in your momentum, so you keep regenerating your health. So don't be afraid like whatever the enemy is gonna be here. If it's Vex, it's the Harpy. If it's the Cabal, well, obviously you're gonna get the same guy like me. And on this part, it feels like I'm kind of like just spraying down with heavy. That's because a lot of bricks just drop down behind me. So yeah, I felt like, yeah, why not use them all now? Don't forget, as long as you're playing with momentum, you have to keep proccing it. Standing still won't really help out, because as you've seen there, like I was really low on health. So try to remember that, like if you go low on health, just start running. It doesn't matter. Eventually I made it in 12.5 minutes, so you got like a good 2.5 minutes to waste. And by waste I mean like you could run around just to regen your health and all stuff like that. So don't feel like you're under pressure and you have to keep running towards the enemies. There's no need for that. So right here is just for Cabal. Again, if you're doing a speedrun, you'll notice that this is really different, because they're fighting Vex here, and that's really different. So for the boss fight, definitely stand in this spot, like, and try to shoot him before he even starts moving. So you start spinning up, and as you can see, you keep staggering. He won't even shoot at me. If I waited a couple of seconds more, he would actually start shooting me and push me in a wall. I can't finish him. Because yeah, it's a machine gun. Well, I won't take him down. Even on 60 handicap, it didn't take him fully down. So yeah, but yeah, definitely keep pushing him in the wall. Like he should stay with his back towards you and not face you. Because if he faces you, he will try and kill you. He's gonna shoot at you. So definitely try to avoid that. So on this point, just make sure before you enter the second room that your machine gun's reloaded. Because you can finish the boss off right here. And he's gonna be on the right side or right in front of you, and straight away start shooting at him. If you don't shoot at him, the thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna tell you like it's gonna be like 1 or 2 seconds, and the boss will disappear straight away to the back. It won't matter a lot for you because you'll still finish him. But yeah, it's better to just have it down here so you don't have to worry about it. If you're still lacking on score, there's still some enemies to kill in this room, the harpies. Kill them, but I'm pretty sure like that's probably not gonna happen, because you pretty much, if you kill everything, you're fine. And right here where I just stopped is pretty much where the boss is gonna spawn in. May it happen that you didn't kill him in the second room. So yeah, I hope you guys get your Nightfall done, and I'll see you guys on my next video.